Hello everyone, I'm Allison with Green Gauze Plants and Seeds, and welcome to a hot summer day. So we've been blessed this past week with some really hot weather. The rain's gone and we have some nice summer days. So this whole past week it's been like hovering around like 30 degrees Celsius, about 90 Fahrenheit. I know I definitely got to that today. So we've had some really lovely hot days. And of course, it's been like that all week. So the garden, after all that rain that we've had, is now at the point where we have to water it. But everything is still looking good. Everything that we took to the market today, we sold. We sold everything. The snow peas are pretty much done. We had a nice big picking last night. I'm not sure if we'll reseed the snow peas or if we'll put something else in there where they were. They were tasty and nice, and I do have another planting of snap peas. So we're thinking like these are the snow peas, and they are kind of looking like they're done. So we're just debating on what to put in here. Do we put more snap peas or do we put some more dill? Because there is a very high demand for dill. And once the cucumbers start producing, which we'll probably have our first picking maybe next week, that demand for dill will definitely skyrocket. So this is the garden. Beans are starting to flower. These are purple beans here. Let's see. They've got some flowers on them. And I did see some green beans I thought were flowering over here, I think. There we go. There. So we'll probably soon, maybe in 2 weeks, maybe, we'll have some green beans that we can pick. The Swiss chard, we had a good picking, but I noticed when I was picking it that it was starting to bolt, probably because of the heat. So the Swiss chard is over here. These are my 4 o'clocks that I planted. I'm looking forward to seeing those bloom. Some nice pretty colors in the garden. But this is the Swiss chard here. And so I'm thinking it's getting close to be done. So I'm just debating on whether or not to simply to resow it with more Swiss chard. Because it seems to be selling well at the market. I wasn't sure how well it would do, but it's doing well enough. These are peas. There's some Amish snap peas, and then there was some shelling peas, which we should not have planted together. My bad. Oh, there's some Lincoln Homesteaders, so we'll just have to tease the plants apart to figure what's what with these ones, but oh well. But they're all flowering. They're all starting to develop pods. These are my tomatoes. Tomatoes are all flowering. Some of them even have fruit on them. Zucchini's starting to set fruit. They weren't quite big enough to take to market today. But I'm definitely thinking next weekend. We'll probably have to pick a few before market next week. So there's some there. Ooh, look at that one. That one will be ready in the next day or two. So soon, very soon, everything's just going to be coming in and by leaps and bounds, and we're just going to be swamped with stuff that needs to be picked. Beets are looking nice. They need to be weeded, but they're otherwise looking really good. We had somebody today ask for beet greens, so that might be an option to take maybe next week to the market, or beet greens. And these are the tomatoes that are flowering. These ones I actually managed to get out here and prune them and give them and clip them to the poles, so hopefully that will help them ripen and develop faster than how they've been pruned. I haven't done them all. I still have the other half of the tomatoes to do, but they're otherwise looking good. So, where did I see? I saw some tomatoes forming over here. Here we go. There's a nice one right there. There we go. So this is a variegated tomato. It also goes by the name of splash of cream or touch of cream. So it's actually got quite a few on it coming. Let's see here. You can kind of see the variegation on the leaves. And there's a few more fruits coming. There we go. But everything's otherwise looking good, other than it actually being dry. Oddly enough, after all that rain that we had, it's actually doing not bad. And I just spied this down here at the end of this row. I know everything needs to be weeded at this end, but I just saw this from a distance. So that's an eggplant that's flowering. So that's cool. That's very cool. Oh. Oh. And there's our Simba. She's our champion mouser. Yeah, everything's looking fantastic. I'm so happy to finally have these these hot summer days. You know, we wait all winter long, we dream all winter long about these hot days. And now that they're here, we need to take the time to sit and appreciate them and be grateful for them. I know sometimes the heat can be unbearable, but you know what, I try not to complain about the weather. I try not to wish away or hurry any of the seasons, because this won't last. You know, in 6 months' time, it'll be the opposite end of the scale, and we'll be back into the snow and the cold. So I am not complaining about the warm weather at all. And these are some of my cosmos that I planted. They are looking fantastic. Oh, look at this. I didn't even notice these until just now. Wow, they're gonna bloom. That's so awesome. That's so exciting. Nice. Nice surprise for me. And there's our dill. So I'm thinking probably next week we'll probably take some dill to the market. Yeah. I love dill. I love the smell of the dill. It's awesome. So that's what's happening in our garden. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday, and I hope you've got a fantastic weekend lined up. I know it's going to be hot again here all weekend, I think. Wherever you are, I hope you're enjoying the weather. Hope you're having nice weather. Have a great weekend, everyone. And until next time, take care. Look at that! Cucumbers! First picking.